Before
Namaste and a very good evening to one and all. I'm your Aishwarya. Welcome to Leaders Connect 360 Foundation's episode LC0257. Apologies for not switching on my camera today, I have some issues. Leaders Connect 360 Foundation is a non-profit organization aligned with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Our mission is to invite 1,000 plus leaders and create a million leaders. Every Wednesday, we come together from 6:30 p.m. to 7:15 p.m. IST on Zoom Live to gain insights from top management leaders and last week's the month from authors. And once every quarter, we take it offline in different cities to network, support, and grow together. Because at Leaders Connect 360, we strongly believe that leaders create more leaders. Before we kickstart the episode, a quick reminder. Please keep your videos on for an engaging experience. First time visitors, check out the WhatsApp, Facebook, and LinkedIn links in the chat box to stay connected and grow with us. This episode is being recorded for our community archives. Now, let's set the energy high. If you are excited and ready for an impactful session, drop a thumbs up or a smiley in the chat. Fantastic. And before we go, let me introduce our guest speaker, Miss Primrose Jasmin, Global HR and L&D Leader at Atos. Let me also introduce our moderator, Mr. Pankaj Vyas, Managing Partner, Bija Trainings, who will be interacting with our guest alongside our panel discussion leader, Mr. Yugandhar, HR Manager, EverestIMS Technologies Private Limited. Without further ado, let's get started. Over to you, Mr. Yugandhar.
Thank you so much, Ishwarya. Thank you so much. Good evening, one and all. I'm Pankaj Vyas, Managing Partner, Bija Training Private Limited, and I welcome you all on behalf of Bija Training, the Master Leadership and Leaders Connect. And a special welcome to our guest, Ms. Primrose Jasmin. Okay, so welcome to the forum,
thank you.
and also our panel discussion leader,
Thank you.
Mr. Yugandhar. After long, Yugandhar, we are seeing you. Happy to see you today again. And for sure, today we all are going to learn something new, as I always say, as the topic itself is very interesting today. Everybody is talking about AI, right? But how about the human skills? So that is where we are going to have it a better understanding, a new perspective from Ms. Jaspik on that. That is beyond AI, the human skills. So let's see what is there for us today. So without taking much of a time, I would like Arul to please play the welcome video, official welcome video for our guest and all our visitors today. Over to you, Arul. Thank you so much, Arul. So officially welcome Ms. Jasmine to the forum. Thank you so much for joining in and welcome Yugandhar.
Thank you
Thank you,
so much for the
Pankaj.
warm welcome. Thank you.
Great. So Yugandhar, you can take up the panel discussion from here, please.
Yeah, thank you, Pankaj, and thank you, Arul, for inviting me and Miss Jasmine here. We are glad to see here. And as you told, the topic is very exciting, like beyond AI, the human skills.
Yeah.
So, Miss Jasmine, so I just wanted to understand, like in an AI-driven world, which human skill will become the most valuable and why?
All right. First of all, thank you so much for that introduction video, warm welcome, and an amazing professional setup. Thank you, Arul, for all those coordination as well, and absolutely amazing to be a part of this show. Hope my voice is clear and audible. Let me just quickly do the voice check alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
Great. Okay. Today's topic is really close to my heart, I would say, because it talks about beyond AI, the human skills that will always matter. All right. Now, as Yugandhar, right? Yugandhar rightly asked, what would be the most valuable from my perspective? I'm going to share. Okay. Without second thoughts, the first phrase which topped my mind was emotional intelligence. And I'll tell you why. Recently, I gave a talk in Yes, which is called as Young Entrepreneur School, and I spoke on the topic, the human side of scaling up a business. And all we spoke there was about what are the essential human skills like emotional intelligence, empathy, decision making, critical thinking. AI is efficient. I wouldn't deny that. It is an amazing tool. However, it will go ahead and read the pattern and then it will go ahead and give its answers. It will not be genuinely compassionate or showing emotions. So, to answer to your question very precisely, I think one of the non negotiable human skill would be emotional intelligence. So, that is a straightforward answer, Yukendra.
wow, that's great. And yeah, so I think like yeah, though AI is been good in AI, but EA, but still like it will take little more time to go deep dive. Yeah, that's a nice perspective.
True.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
with this, like I also want to understand like how can professionals balance technology expertise with emotional intelligence?
Okay. So that's a brilliant question as well. See, when there is an imbalance, that's when a problem arises. When we strike a balance between anything which is newly coming in, then we would be able to sustain along with it. And that is one of the main reasons why companies like Microsoft or Google, alongside AI technology and other trainings, they're also promoting a lot of soft skills, leadership, and team building trainings because of the fact that these skills are very important and it will help us to strike a balance. Now, there is this small fact which I would like to share with you all. Now, World Economic Forum says that skills such as EI, which is emotional intelligence, critical thinking, people management, will remain as the top future workplace skills. So it's coming from a trusted body. All right. So the very topic which we are discussing today itself is supported by World Economic Forum, I would say. All right. So if I have to go ahead and reiterate, when we have to strike a balance, we need to learn the new technology. We need to be upskilled with AI. We can use it for data analytics and a lot of, repetitive tasks. However, the human skills, which is non-negotiable, which only a human can exhibit in terms of compassion, kindness, empathy, emotional intelligence, should be there always in place in any organization or with any leader. Only then, like the weighing scale, you have AI on one side, you have EI on one side, and then it will strike a balance. So that would be my answer, Yugandhar.
Yeah. And also like technology expertise gets you to the table, whereas emotional intelligence determines how long you stay in that game.
Very true. Very true. That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah. And also like see like and I think like even we should have even active listening also, especially in any
Yes.
cross-functional or any tech-heavy environment. So I think like yeah, see AI is there, but still like active listening should be there, I feel.
See, Daniel Goleman, who is the father of emotional intelligence, talks about 4 competencies, and recently there was a 5th competency added as well. So active listening is a part of it. It becomes a part of empathy. Somebody talks to you, if you're
Wow.
going to
Okay.
formulate your answer, then obviously it becomes passive listening. Active listening happens when we don't formulate any answer, and then we are highly present and just completely listen to the person. So I
Okay.
assume all our audience are listening to us like that. So that shows active listening.
True, true. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That's nice perspective. Yeah. And I also wanted to understand, like, can creativity, empathy, and critical thinking ever be replaced by AI? Why or why not, according to you?
Okay. All right. So from my perspective, let's break it down one by one. Yeah. When it comes to creativity, yes, AI can be definitely creative. It can create amazing, photos, like it can transform a normal photo into really something different. And it can also create music. But what is the difference according to my perspective? Now, for example, AI can create amazing music, no doubt. However, great musicians like A.R. Rahman or Ilayaraja, when they create music, it kind of touches your soul. You know, it comes from meaning, purpose, and human experience. So creativity would definitely remain with the humans as a priority. And then based on the inputs which is coming in from us, the AI will read the pattern and then produce something new. So that's with the creativity part of it. The second quality which you asked about empathy. Now, see, AI, as I mentioned earlier, whatever is already given as an input, it will read that, analyze it, and from there it will give you the inference. Okay. Now, AI is used a lot in the medical industry. It is helpful to diagnose multiple data. However, patients still rely on the doctor for the choice of words like reassurance, nothing would happen to you, you will become all right. That empathy part of it, for that, they definitely need a human interference. Okay. And when it comes to the third quality, which you asked about critical thinking, yes, AI provides info and predictions based on the data, but humans evaluate it with the ethics, context, and consequences. That's where we come into the picture. Most of the AI tools, if you have even read the footnote there, it is subject to error. Okay, there might be errors, all that will be there, right? So we have not really gone to that extent where we can completely rely on the information from the AI tools. So the combination should be a collaboration between AI capabilities and strong human skills like creativity, empathy, and critical thinking.
True. Correct. And like as you said, like AI can create music, images, whatnot, everything. But at the end, what will have more impact? Like whether AI creating it or human being creating it. So I think like human being creating it will be having more impact. And I think again there is a
Yes,
gap like between generation and genuine connection.
yes,
And
yes.
yeah, and I think that
Yeah.
is where the human creativity lies, I feel.
Yes. And let's assume, when we are sometimes sad or happy, unknowingly we hum, isn't it?
Mhm.
That's
Yeah,
coming in
true,
from
true.
our personal experience. Okay. We don't sit and think, okay, what is the pattern? What is the one which is suitable for this exact situation? No, we just put it naturally there. I think
True.
that's the
Yeah.
difference between us as well as the AI tools, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah. Because like human beings are the natural human beings.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. And again, what human qualities help leaders build trust and strong teams in the age of AI?
I don't know if you've come across this project which was done by Google. It is called as Project Aristotle. All
Hmm.
right. Now, what does this project did was the purpose was to find out what are the top qualities that can create high performing teams.
Hmm.
That was the purpose of this particular project. Now, what topped up the chart was quite fascinating. It was building psychological safety. Okay.
Okay.
So when I say psychological safety, are employees feeling safe in an organization to go ahead and voice out their thoughts and opinions? If an employee, due to some reason, commits a mistake unknowingly or knowingly, are they in a position to come forward and share it with the leader or the colleagues? And even when they share, how are they treated? Are they just put down, or are they embraced? Are they trained so that they do not commit the same mistake? So what is that safe environment which is created? That is psychological safety, and that topped the chart. So from my perspective, for us to build trust and strong teams in this age of AI, psychological safety is one of the key qualities. It's not coming in just from my perspective, it's coming in from the project done by Google, Project
Okay.
Aristotle itself. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy insight. And again, like, see, anyone can use AI, but again, using it ethically plays very, very important role.
Yes. Yeah. And only a human being can provide that subjective knowledge also. Let's assume, a person has committed mistake and he or she is really feeling sorry about it. And the leader with the human intelligence, I'm going to call it as HI. Yeah. You call it as AI. So let's call this as HI. So that
Human
person would be the right
intelligence.
person. Yeah. Yeah. That person would be there to use subjective knowledge, because not one solution can fit every employee, right? I might be
True.
different, you might be different, we have different people here, so each one will have their own ways of coping mechanisms. So a human being with their subjective knowledge will be the right person to go ahead and pacify that person and create that psychological safe environment. That's where we
Okay.
differ.
Mhm. And also, like, the most dangerous professional in the future isn't someone who doesn't know AI. It's someone who trusts AI without questioning it.
True. Very well said. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, like also like wanted to understand like how should organizations prepare employees to stay relevant beyond technical skills?
See, from my knowledge, this is universal, I can say. Anytime you want to stay relevant, then
Mm-hmm.
keep yourself relevant by continuously investing your mind in learning. Upskilling and reskilling are the key qualities which should be part and parcel of anyone's life, not just in this AI world, anytime for that matter.
Mm-hmm.
Because when we invest here, nobody can steal it. That is one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And when we invest in ourselves, we also go ahead and evolve. There's a lot of newness which comes into the picture. All right. So organizations should invest in continuous learning of employees. And in the recent talk which I gave, where L&D and business outcomes, all these factors were spoken upon, L&D is one of the teams which is no longer a support function. It is an enabler, okay, which collaborates with the business and helps employees to upskill and reskill themselves. So continuous learning is one culture which organizations should bring in. Second is, we need to develop the soft skills, emotional intelligence alongside with AI. Both has to be collaborated, because people don't have to panic. We had the computer era, we had then digital era, we have now AI, and then agentic AI, and then something new would come up also. But we are there, constant. Yeah, we have seen COVID, we have seen so many other things.
True.
We are
Yeah.
adaptive beings. So that leads to the next point, that organization should also ensure that employees are adaptable to any changes which is coming in. Are you creating a growth mindset for employees where when they look at change, they don't panic, rather they look at change as a chance or an opportunity to learn something new? And again, I'm from the background of psychology, so I can't stop myself from saying this point. The brain
Speak.
is
Yeah.
designed
Okay.
to keep us in the comfort zone because it's safe. Okay. We don't like to really go out of the comfort zone and try something new, but that's not going to help us. Change is the only thing which is going to be constant. So organizations should ensure that they bring in a culture where employees are encouraged to go ahead and embrace and adapt new changes. So that
Okay.
can be with incentives or like
Incentives.
recognitions, appreciations. Yeah, because I think you are from that background, Yugandhar, you know better. So
Yeah.
employees have to
True.
be really
Yeah.
engaged. Yeah, engaged in
True.
such a way to embrace that newness. So it is continuous learning, adapting, okay, and then going ahead and developing the emotional intelligence and other skills alongside AI, so that uh, organizations like Microsoft have this motto, which is they don't emphasize a know-it-all culture. Rather, they emphasize a learn-it-all culture. I think that
Wow,
would be the crux
nice.
of the answer, which I would like to share for your question.
Yeah. And thank you for sharing. Like, yeah, as you rightly said, like, first is invest in learning, then soft skills along with the AI. And I think, like, now these days, like, most of the organizations are investing in AI literacy, like, which is necessary but not sufficient. But again, like, here, like, what are, like, one is, like, as you rightly said, like, first there should be the learning culture, the adaptive learning culture, then, like, ethical reasoning frameworks, then
Mm,
whatnot, like, storytelling and communication, and, like, again, little bit of touch with the
mm.
AIs. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And
And the mind should also become ready to adapt to these changes, because many times when something new comes in, people
yeah,
panic, okay?
true.
Because change is uncomfortable. So when we have to, let's assume we have a garden, we are going to plant some new saplings there. You need to fertile the ground first, prepare the ground. Like that, the organization has to make sure that the employee's mind is ready to receive it, and then you communicate in regular intervals so that slowly they kind of adapt to it. But then
Yeah.
overnight something changes, everybody panics. That's what is happening.
Yeah. And people are not comfortable for change, right?
Yes, yes, not all of us, not all of us,
Yeah.
Uh,
And also, like, yeah, organizations that only train employees for the job of today will find themselves with a workforce unprepared for the challenges of tomorrow. We don't know, like, what is that tomorrow?
yes. And it's always an adventure, not knowing what lies there ahead. Yeah. So
Yeah,
in a world of AI, definitely HI, human intelligence, is the superpower. But the point is, can we coexist? The collaboration between HI and AI has to be in the right proportion. It is
HI
not
and
AI
AI.
versus HI,
Yeah,
it is AI and HI working collaboratively. That's how we
yeah,
have to see it. Then we will not see this as a threat.
yeah.
That's what I think. Yeah.
True. And with this, like, I would also wanted to share, like, AI is not replacing humans. Like, it should go hand in hand. Like, it should become a complementary for us to reduce our manual or operational work so that, like, we can
Yes.
focus more on the strategical works.
Yes, absolutely. So we need to coexist and collaborate. And when we learn to do that, this will become like a powerful tool for us, and we will not be afraid of the fact that, oh, will this replace us? That fear won't be there.
And also, like, it should raise the bar for what it means to human at work. But see, like, again, like, at the end, like, future belongs to those who lead with wisdom, then connect, then empathy. That creates a great purpose.
Yes, yes. So see, for years together, human beings are emotional beings, we are social beings. These
True.
two
Yeah.
aspects will not change. Okay. But what keeps changing is the things around us in terms of the technology, in terms of the environment, in terms of, some things which are not under control. But then one good thing about us is we are quickly adaptable beings. COVID hit
True.
us,
Yeah.
work from home was a new strategy. We adapted to all that. Bringing back the employees back to office became a struggle later on.
That was
So
a big
we are
challenge.
adapt.
We
Yes,
struggled a lot.
absolutely. Tell me about it. Work from office. How to bring people
Employees
back to
back.
office.
Yeah.
That became
Yeah.
a strategic discussion itself. So yeah, so we adapt either way, and new things will keep coming. New things will keep coming. But do we have a growth mindset? Are we making our people ready that they are looking at changes as chances and opportunities, and not something which has come to disturb them and kind of like endanger their existence? That's the
Yeah.
mindset which we need to inculcate.
And guys, as rightly said by Miss Jasmine, like, invest in learning. So once you learn things, then it is nothing that difficult for you. So start learning and start learning AI.
Yeah. And what we resist will persist. Initially, I'm going to be very vulnerable. Initially, I did not like learning AI. Also, I was like thinking, oh my God, what's this? As a new thing. Why don't we do it the old way? That was there. But I did not dwell on it. Okay. So I thought, okay, so this has come in. Okay, let's just try. How hard can it be? And then when I learned, it became easier. That's how we have learned everything, right? Before we could learn, everything was tough. But after we learn, it becomes comfortable. So that
True.
mindset shift should happen quickly. Yeah.
Yeah, and wow, that was nice insights. So thank you, Jasmine,
Thank you.
for for sharing your thoughts, for sharing your wisdom, and sharing your knowledge. It was truly enlightening session. So I hand
Thank
over
you.
now. Yeah,
Thank you, Yugandhar, for facilitating and moderating the session. It was absolutely a pleasure.
Thank
yeah.
you so much, Yugandhar, for the wonderful panel discussion, and thank you so much, Ms. Jasmine, for putting valuable insights on this current topic on AI and the importance of human skills. And yes, it is true that human skills will prevail and it will go long. The only thing is the people have to keep updating themselves, keep they need to go hand in hand. And for
Hmm.
sure, see, AI is nothing but it's a reflection of humans only. AI is
Yes.
not
It
beyond
is,
human.
yeah, what we
Yes. So
thought, that only it
how I
is
look at
coming.
it is it's
Yeah.
our own reflection. How we give the input, that's how we get the better output, right? So to use an AI, we need to be smart. To use the AI, we need to develop ourselves. We need to brush ourselves. We need to develop our skills. And thanks for putting it in, with the same perspective. Thank you so much, Ms. Jasmine, for sharing it with
You're
us.
welcome.
So now, that has been my understanding. Let's see what people have understood in last, 30 minutes, what you have discussed. So that will happen through a mode of quiz. Okay. So there will be a quiz leader who will come and ask one question. And the question will be done by our quiz leader. And it will be fastest finger first. So let's see who will be the winner today. So let's call upon the our today's quiz leader, Dr. Aishwarya. Aishwarya, over to you for the quick quiz.
Thank you, Pankaj. Very good evening, ma'am. That was a grateful insight what you have given. And I also myself also was thinking about this. Can AI replace the human emotions? Because we are seeing a lot of psychological issues because of this AI. And I completely agree with your points. Let's see what our participants have gained through. Participants, are you all ready for this quick quiz? If yes, show thumbs up. Yes, yes, ready. So here is a quick quiz question for you. Uh, One second. I'll be posting in group. In the era of AI and automation, what helps employees feel safe to share ideas, collaborate openly, and build strong teams at the workplace? And the options are AI replacing human interaction, psychological safety, complete dependence on technology, individual competition. Yes, yes, we got a very quick answers, right? Yes, Arul, can you please support me
Yeah. The
There,
this
answer is
answer
there
to
are three
this
psychological.
question?
responses which have come in.
Yes, we have a lot of answers coming over here.
Now you have to
Yes,
share the winner, Ishwarya.
yes. One second, Arul. Arul, can you please support me in choosing the winners because I couldn't see many answers are coming.
Yeah. The first person to give the right answer is the winner.
Yes,
Who's that?
yes.
Jump, jump, jump.
I think the first person who was given the answer was
So the answer is it psychological safety?
yes, psychological
So
safety.
then
Then it's
Prabhakaran is the
Prabhakaran, sir.
winner. Mr. Prabhakaran sir. So
Again,
Prabhakaran
Prabhakaran
sir,
sir.
congratulations for you being the quiz winner today. And Arul, you need to do the honors to the winner. What
Yes,
book you
I'll
are
do the
going to
same.
share, you need to check with Prabhakaran sir as he has already won so many
Yes.
books. Okay, so you need to
Yeah.
check with him, and you need to.
Aishwarya,
Good
I
evening.
would like
Sorry, I suppose it
to.
was Soumya.
Sorry. Yeah,
Actually,
it
I
was
answered
Soumi
it
actually.
before giving the option.
It was Soumya, I think
Yeah,
so,
Yeah,
Pankaj. For that
Soumya.
only I
yeah,
was
it was
asking
Yeah.
Arul,
Soumi.
Oh,
support me.
So,
yes.
acha. Oh,
Yes.
that was before. I'm so sorry. I'm so
Soumya,
sorry.
congratulations,
So
Soumya.
congratulations. Sorry,
Sudhakar
Prabhakaran
sir.
sir.
Thank you.
So sorry. So
No,
sorry.
I answered it before.
Day. My apologies. So, Soumya, you are the winner for this today's quiz, and Arul will do the needful by sharing the book to you, which is the quiz prize for the day. And also, you get a bonus, okay, where you can unmute yourself and ask question to our guest, okay. So that's a bonus for you to ask one question to our guest today. You can.
Congratulations, Soumya. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
So if you have any question to ask to our guest, please feel free. If not, then we can move forward.
Yeah, that
If
was
you have any question to
unexpected.
ask.
No,
Okay,
That's
fine.
it.
not
Thank
as
you
of
so
now.
much. Okay, so
Nice
we
to see you,
move.
Soumya, after a long time.
Congratulations, Soumya, once again.
Yes,
Thank you.
it's
Thank
been
you.
so long, Soumya. Nice to meet you here.
Yeah. Congratulations, Soumya.
Yeah,
Yes.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. So now we open the forum for open Q&A, so we can have 2 to 3 quick questions to the guest, and then we can move forward. So I will please check if there's anyone who's raising their hands. Please help them to unmute, and you can ask the questions relevant to the topic today. That will help.
Yes. So, leaders, if you have any questions, you can either put in the chat box or you can unmute and then you can ask the question to the guest today. We'll take only 2 questions. If you have any questions, we can discuss.
Yes.
Is there any
And
questions? No, Pankaj. I think people are clear
okay,
with the
fine.
discussion today.
So then I invite our summary
I
leader.
think
Okay.
Akshaya was raising her hand,
Oh, is
Pankaj
it?
and Arul. Can you just check? Yeah.
I'll just check on.
Just a
Yes,
minute.
I can see Akshaya who's
Yeah.
raised her
Please,
hand.
Akshaya, please unmute yourself so that I can.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. That was very insightful session, ma'am. My question to you is, do you think organizations today are giving equal importance to soft skill and AI skills while hiring or training employees?
Okay, that's a very practical question. Now, see, organizations differ. However, if I need to answer from my perspective of how an organization should be, when they interview, uh, it goes without saying that you check the attitude of the candidate before you could check anything else. And then you talk about the role, what is the KPI of the role, and then this person, are they matching that KPI? And then you go ahead, point number 3 to the upgrading skills part of it. Do they have the recent skills which is there? Because skills can be trained, but it is the human skills which are very important, which are ingrained in a person with their upbringing, culture, so on and so forth. So that's something which is hard to learn and change. So you need to first check the human skills and then the KPI and then the new skills. That's how I will put it, Akshaya.
Excellent, ma'am. I completely agree to that point because something like empathy and critical thinking should be within. That should be like should be
Mm,
inbound from the human perspective. Absolutely right, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you for that.
yeah. Thank you for the question, Akshaya. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
That's
you so
all.
much, Akshay, and thank you so much, Ms. Jasmine. So do we have any another question?
Yes,
I
we
see
have
one in
one
chat.
in chat box. Yes,
Okay,
yes.
so that should
I
be the
will read
last
it for
question.
yes, Sada. Okay. So how can employees upskill beyond workplace trainings to stay competitive in the markets? So that's the question
I
from
think, yeah. See, workplace trainings, yes, depending on the bandwidth, depending on the, I think somebody is talking in the background. I hear a lot of
yeah,
noise.
just a minute. I'll check it out.
Sure, sure.
Yes, you can proceed.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Because I was really,
Yeah, got it.
speaking
That's
over that. Okay, now answer to the question. See, workplace training depends upon a lot of conditioning from the organization. They have bandwidth, they have a certain percentage which has to go into the learning, which has to go into the upskilling, so on and so forth. But when it comes to an individual, it is their growth mindset, it is their learning goals, it is their interest and motivation level which would push them to learn. Now, not to flaunt about myself, I've got 3 degrees in psychology. I've got MPhil in computer science and MCA and BSc chemistry. I've got like some 4, 5 degrees. Now, this is not really go ahead and show off. This is only because of the fact I was interested in learning. So one is self-motivation. Okay. When you have that in the place, then automatically you will go ahead and associate with people who are upskilling, and then you will find out tools from them. You will go ahead and plan your calendar in such a way that you will dedicate one day in the week to go ahead and upskill yourself. Because Robin Sharma says, whatever gets scheduled gets done. So it has to be a scheduled learning. Okay. Whether it is books or whether it is like learning from AI tools, because earlier learning was tough. When I say that, we did not have access to many tools, but now there is plethora of learnings. We are so confused. So you need to also get the right mentor for us to go ahead and upskill ourselves outside the workplace trainings. So that would be my answer. Thank you for the question, sir.
Very nice.
Great. So I hope, Arul, we can move forward. So I
Yes,
would
we
like
can. Yes.
to invite our summary leader, Ms. Akshaya. So over to Ms. Akshaya for the quick
Thank
summary
you.
for the session today.
Thank you, Pankaj sir. Hi, I'm Akshaya, practicing and learning corporate trainer and software trainer. Today's discussion focused on beyond AI, the human skills, and explored why human abilities remain essential even in an AI-driven world. AI might be intelligent, but humanity is impactful. Human intelligence matters most. Emotional intelligence, empathy, creativity, ethics, and critical thinking are skills AI cannot fully replace. AI and humans should work together. The future is not about balancing artificial intelligence with human intelligence and not replacing humans. AI cannot create genuine human connection. People still rely on humans for empathy, trust, emotional support, and ethical decision making. High performing teams need psychological safety, open communication, trust, and freedom to share opinions help teams perform better. Organization must adapt continuously. Upskilling, reskilling, soft skills, adaptability, and continuous learning are key to staying relevant beyond technology. To conclude, the future belongs not to AI alone, but to humans who combine technology with empathy, ethics, creativity, and emotional intelligence. As our guest speaker said, it's going to be AI versus HI. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Akshaya, for summarizing it so well. So as we are concluding, we are near to conclude our session. So I would like to invite our vote of thanks leader, Miss Ishwarya from Coimbatore. Ishwarya, are you there?
Thank you, Pankaj sir. Yeah, can you
Yeah,
hear me?
yeah, please.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. I'm Aishwarya. When decisions are driven by clarity and data, organizations are better equipped to position talent and build resilient workforces. Let me quickly share once again the purpose of this thriving community. Leaders Connect 360 Foundation is a non-profit organization aligned with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. We are a hybrid leadership community bringing leaders together every Wednesday from 6:30 p.m. to 7:15 p.m., where experts from diverse fields share practical solutions to real-time leadership challenges, just like the valuable insights we received today on Beyond AI, the human skills. Every last week of the month, we go a step further by inviting authors to share insights from their books, helping us evolve as leaders and lifelong learners. I extend my deepest gratitude to our esteemed chief guest, Ms. Primrose Jasmin, Global HR and L&D leader at Atos, for her insightful and thought-provoking perspectives. A special thank you to our panel discussion leader, Mr. Yugandhar, and our moderator, Mr. Pankaj Vyas, for steering today's discussion so effectively and making it truly impactful. And now, as a small token of our appreciation, we present a small thank you video to express our gratitude. See you next Wednesday. Until then, keep leading and keep growing. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Akshaya. So Arul, can we have the thanking video for our guest? Thank you so much, Arul. So thank you, Miss Jasmine, for taking your time and sharing us
Thank you,
with us.
Pankaj. Thank you,
Okay.
Arul. Thank you, everyone.
So we would like you to be part of this community as
So
we
I think
have.
I can log off, right? Because you
Yes,
guys
yes.
are
If
going
you
to
have any
continue
commitments,
with
please.
something.
Thank you so much.
Pankaj,
Thank you.
I'm
Thank
not
you.
able to hear you.
Okay.
Are
Sorry.
we audible? Is Jasmine,
Yeah.
are we audible? I think she's having some challenge with her audio. Pankaj, am I audible?
Yes, Arul, you're audible. Yes, thank you so much, Ms. Jasmine. If you have any commitments, you can.
Arul, are you able to hear me?
We can.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Are you able to hear me now? I think it was something from
We can
my
hear
side.
you, but
Yeah?
can you hear us?